everybody, it's Destry. Welcome back to my yard. Today we're going to do some yardening. I have a window box today that I am going to be taking out my violas and my pansies. I think most of them are violas. They are done. They're a beautiful spring flower, but they cannot take the heat of the summer. So I have gotten some other plants to switch those out, and I'm going to be refreshing the soil, adding some starter fertilizer, and also just doing a couple other tasks around my yard. So join me. We'll zhuzh up the yard. We'll do a few things. Midnight the cat is around. The puppies are around. It's a hot day here in the Pacific Northwest in the Willamette Valley, Oregon, and we're going to get some stuff done. So I hope that you will join me and check it out. And first, let's start with this window box. A couple of suggestions I have for you. When you're starting a project, make sure you have everything you need ready to go. I've got an empty bucket for the soil that I'm going to remove. I have my plants that I'm going to put in. I've got my bag of starter fertilizer. I've got my shovel. I've got my seeds. I'm going to put a few seeds in this window box as well, some nasturtiums. Also, I just want to show you one little trick as well. I've got my garden gloves here. I also have this little like caddy. So I just wanted to share this with you. I got this a couple years ago for Mother's Day, and I will tell you, it has been a game changer. What I love about it is I can put in my fresh dirt that I'm going to be filling this window box with. I can load plants in there and move them around the yard. I can load this up with everything I need, move it to the location in my yard that I'm working on for that particular project, and then I'm ready to go, and I don't have to like keep running back and forth and, oh, I forgot this or forgot that. So usually what I try to do, and my suggestion for you would be to, when you're starting a project, try to get all the stuff you need ready to roll and get it together in one place, even if it's just like a bucket or something like that, so that you don't have to continue to move around your space and you have everything you need ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and start removing these old worn out violas. I'm going to be replacing the soil. Like I said, I'm going to be adding in some of this Soma organic starter fertilizer, which is awesome. If you have never tried it, it's great. It's the biotone starter. So I'm going to be putting some of that in there. And then I have some beautiful, they're hanging out on the ground. I've got some beautiful sun-loving geraniums geraniums to add to this window box. And I have some nasturtium seeds that I'm hoping will act as kind of a spiller and will trail down. I think I still have time to get those germinated and enjoy them for the summer heat. So let's get going on this project. Okay, here it all is. It is all freshened up. I've got these beautiful flowers. They're going to do great. And then right along the edge here, I planted some nasturtium seeds. So I'm hoping those seedlings will take off and act as, some drape to come down. We'll see. We'll see if they germinate. Down here I have my little topiary garden and Mr. Midnight. Hello, Mr. Midnight, joining me for another video. There's my little topiary garden, and I'm pretty happy with the way that that's looking. Those are just different boxwoods. I actually separated those out last year and created those topiaries myself. And then my raspberry bush over here, which is looking fantastic. It's got a ton of fruit on it this year. Some of them are kind of low to the ground, but it's going to be really wonderful when those all come ripe. So I'm excited for that to fresh up. It looks great. And I actually ended up with one extra plant, so I'm going to go stick that in the ground in my shade garden. All right, guys, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of what I call my shade garden. I am still working on this area, and you can see I have some really lovely things here. I've got some hellebore back here that I planted this year, and some other wonderful, wonderful things. I have to say this garden bed does get quite a bit of, there's a rose back there, a climbing rose on my little tutors there, my little topiary things. There's Mr. Midnight again. Anyway, this garden bed's been a little tricky because it does get morning sun and then a lot of afternoon shade. So I'm still working on figuring out what will do well here and what won't. So for example, I just moved that, well, I'll show you. It's gosh, I'm blanking on names right now. I've been out here for too long. Anyway, you can see I've got some ferns. So I did put another one of these here just to get, because it does get that morning sun. I'll show you the one I just had to move. It's a hosta, and you can kind of see it looks kind of sun bleached, and so it was further up. My fuchsia is doing great here, and there's another hosta that's a little too close. These are beautiful this year. I think they're a Brennera. They're from Proven Winners. I'll have to double check my names on that one and let you know in the comments. This one is doing pretty good here. Why do I blank on things when I'm on video? The coleus. The coleus here is doing pretty well. If somebody wants some attention. So anyway, I did have to move. I had that other shade-loving plant here, and I had to move it because it was just getting really, really scorched where it was. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and try my hand at putting that last plant here because it does get the morning sun, and we will see how it does. Or at least I'm going to try to find another little spot for it. I just put this one in the ground here as well. So this is a larkspur royal velvet. And again, I think this front area of this bed gets a lot of morning sun and afternoon shade. So anyway, I'm going to try to find another place for that one last plant and get that planted up here in this garden bed. Oh, Midnight. You gonna help me? Oh, hi, Milo. You gonna help too? Can you help me dig that hole? Come on, give me a paw. Help me out. There you go. Come on, dig it up for me. Good job. Good job. You're doing good. You make that hole and I'll get the starter fertilizer ready, okay? Right there. Keep going. Good work, Milo. Got a helper out here today. Keep going. That's probably good. Out of the fertilizer though, okay? This is called a geranium. Milo, it's a geranium. Isn't that pretty? So we have some better soil here too. Love this little thing. It's helpful to have everything right within range. Awesome. Well, I think I was able to get that done. I just got that geranium in the ground really quickly. And those geraniums will not overwinter for me. I'm in zone 8B, but yeah, it's a little pop of color here in this area. And I think it will get just enough morning sun to do really well here, that last geranium. So that's going to be it for my yarding today, you guys. Thanks for joining me. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe, and you can continue to see what other projects I've got going on. But that was a really nice, quick little project for me to get that window box fixed up. I feel really good about that. I'm going to go get that all watered in. So thanks for joining me. Stick around for the next video. See you guys later. Have a great day.